Good afternoon. Welcome back to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me at the MarketSite is Matt Markiewicz. He is the Managing Director over at Innovation Shares, and we are going to take a look at ticker symbol EKAR, Electronic and Autonomous Driving Vehicles ETF. Matt, thank you very much for joining us at the MarketSite today, and let's get into this. Is the electric vehicle theme a global story at this point?
Absolutely, Jill. Right now, we have at least 13 countries that have passed regulation to support and phase in electric vehicles, and that ranges everywhere from Norway, which has a plan to ban internal combustion engines by 2025, to China and India that have similar goals to ban internal combustion engines by 2030.
All right, now autonomous vehicles, they're here now, but is the growth path as clear as it is for electric vehicles?
Not necessarily, mainly because a lot of the technology has some catching up to do with the capabilities. Also, there's some policy from a regulatory standpoint that needs to be worked out. And there are 5 levels of autonomy, and you have some assisted driving going on now, but to reach full autonomy, a level 5 autonomy, it's going to be a little while before that actually comes to fruition. All right,
well, there's a growth opportunity there if you're willing to be patient, right?
Yeah, so Intel estimates that in 2035, the value of mobility as a service will be around $800 billion. By 2050, that economic value rises to $7 trillion. Wow. So the goal, it's far off, but at least there's a path there.
It's like taking 100 years of the automotive industry and combining it into a much smaller amount of time.
Correct, yeah.
All right, so tell us about Innovation Shares NextGen Vehicles and Technology ETF, EKAR.
So we've constructed a portfolio of 69 stocks that have exposure to the electric and autonomous vehicle ecosystem. The portfolio is 40% US, 60% international. Again, getting back to your question about the global story, we want to make sure we're representing this as a global theme. And we build a portfolio in a very unique way, whereby we use a natural language processing algorithm driven by artificial intelligence to help identify stocks relevant to the theme given particular keywords.
So that's really interesting. You're using AI to build thematic ETFs.
Yeah, and we feel because themes span sectors, they span borders, they don't always appear in 10Ks and 10Qs. Taking a traditional Wall Street fundamental approach where everyone's siloed either by, again, sector or by location doesn't lend itself well to building a thematic portfolio. So by using AI, you can do this in a very efficient and cost-effective manner.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us at MarketSite today. And thank you for joining me throughout the week. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.